Namaste. Welcome and greetings. I am Magick Croix. It's gonna stop a virus. No. This
Got y'all listening now. Some witchcraft for that ass. Too late to turn away. Abracadabra and all that good shit. Yo. Hocus pocus, got you focused on my rhyme. Simply easy, now I'm eating couch potatoes, I recline. No, I'm joking as I'm toking power puffs at Pokeyokes. Till my town and villa filled with ganja smoke, you know the dope. Coming out my pipes, talking about the bones in my throat. With the mic, I'm casting curses every night, you know the scope. Got my spells handy. You may call it the phone, but when I'm done reciting, you'll give me the keys to the throne. Then I'll take my keys to go home. Didn't say I was done. While rush to end it all, it feels amazing to have won. I'm not planning to ball, but why not take the chance to stunt? No, I don't need it all. Can thank for thing I don't want. Do I worship the sun? Or sold my soul for the tongue? Or dead since I was young? Or got some voodoo done?
Namaste. What's up, people? Hope y'all are having a good week. Hope y'all having a good year after all the nonsense that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I got a story to tell. So, in today's episode, La Sirene. Now, some stories say that La Sirene is a form or variation of Urzu. She is a mermaid in the voodoo pantheon. Okay? La Sirene. All right? And before I even start talking, let me just say that, you know, a lot of times when I called on these deities, and I was fucking with voodoo heavily back then, a lot of times I called them just to meet them, if that makes sense. Because I know for me, everybody's experience is not the same, but for me, they always show up astrally in very vivid form, okay? And, you know, it is what it is. It's not going to be everybody's experience, but these are my experiences. I thought I could share them with you. Maybe, you know, it would happen like this with someone else, you know, but La Sirene, okay? A lot of times, like when I was working with Papa Legba, I just wanted to meet him. That's my way of putting it. You know, getting to know them. And like I said, they show up astrally. So I set up the altar to La Sirene. I had like this bluish kind of beach kind of blue altar cloth. I went all out for La Sirene. Figured I want to meet this woman, okay? This mermaid. All right. So, all right. I had seashells, cakes, champagne. I set out a feast for this heifer. You know what I'm saying? So I really wanted to meet her. After, you know, studying and reading the mythology on her, I really wanted to see what this spirit was all about. So I called on her and did my whole little ceremony and everything. And I think it was maybe showed up rather quickly. It was within 7 days. You know, she showed up on the astral plane. Now, here's the trippy part. She wasn't a mermaid like that when I met her. Okay. It's hard to describe her. All right. She wasn't in a mermaid form. She looked like a woman. She looked like the actress Rosalind Sanchez. Anyone know who she is? You can Google her, but I'm going to show you who she is real quick. Let's see if I can find her. No. Let me see. Here's what I'll do. I'll save the image and download it. Okay, then I'll bring her up. Anyway, Rosalind Sanchez. She's an actress. She's an established actress. To me, she is fine as hell. Not going front. She is really fine. I think she's Puerto Rican. All right. She was in Rush Hour, like the third one, I think, or the second one, maybe the second one. She definitely Hispanic. Now, I find that kind of weird, but let me see if let me share my screen. Okay, there she is. This is Rosalind Sanchez. That is what Rosalind Sanchez looks like. Now she's supposed to be a mermaid and shit, right? She's supposed to be a mermaid. I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, that's Rosalind Sanchez. Just to give you an idea of what she looked like. I was on the beach. And there were a lot of men around. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of men, but there was a lot of women too. But the men were like strippers. This is what the men look like. And I guess she had women under her command because she was walking around. She was walking around and giving orders to the women. And these were some fine ass women of all races. You know what I'm saying? She had on just a bra, some tights, and some heels. The kind of heels that are like boots, like that, like ankle high boots. I know, right? This is weird how she showed up. But she came over to me, she hugged me, you know, introduced herself, and then she went right over to somebody and gave them some kind of order or something. But she was just walking around like a boss on the beach. Okay. And I was amazed at that because I was expecting to meet a mermaid, but this is how she showed up. And I remember, okay, for one thing, I came back to myself very, very aroused. Let me just put it that way. You know, because I was walking around on the beach with her and she was talking to me and giving orders. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Remember I said before, I can always tell when a deity shows up on the astral plane. I can always tell. It's always very, very vivid, real, colors, sounds, smell, everything. All right? It is what it is. That these are always my experiences. But I remember after that, I remember magic happening at a very, very fast pace. Okay. I remember me being very affectionate towards my wife. I'm not an affection, I'm a Virgo. We don't show affection like that. And I remember being affectionate towards my wife and to everybody in general, towards my children, you know, just really loving. And I had a loving energy about me during that time when I was messing with Sirene. You see what I'm saying? She only showed up that one time, but this is one of those episodes, let me put it that way. This is one of those episodes where I didn't have to write it down. It happened years ago. Okay, it happened years ago, but I remember it vividly still to this day. You know, a lot of my, the ones that I say I got a story to tell have been embedded in my mind. It's just, you know, that vivid, that surreal. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. But I remember the magic that I was doing. It was coming like this. Usually I say, you know, magic will work for me within 3 days, within 3 to 21 days. My magic was happening like the next day or 2 days after that. It was really fast. I had a loving energy about it. I was loving life, you know, and that's just not normally me, okay? Not saying that I'm walking around angry or nothing like that. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? So that's my story on La Sirene. I don't think I called her after that. Like ask her, because a lot of times I will ask during ritual, I will ask for them to show up on the astral plane, show up in a vivid dream, in a lucid dream, you know? And 9 times out of 10, they will comply with that. They will show up. They haven't got no problem doing that. You know what I mean? And again, these experiences that I'm sharing with y'all, they are so surreal, so vivid. I don't have to write these down. These stories are not written down at all. These are buried right here. And it's not like that I have this photographic memory. No, it's not that. It's just those are kind of experiences you will remember. When you get into this, if any of you decide to really get into this, things like this will happen. Okay? I'm not saying it's assured that things will happen like that, but this is something that I want to share with y'all about La Sirene. I have no idea why she looked like Rosalind Sanchez. I have no idea. You know, to this day, I still don't know why she showed up, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful she had, again, I'm going to describe, she looked like Rosalind Sanchez. She had on a black bra and some tights, some black tights, and these ankle-high boots. Now, who's going to make up something like that? That's the way she showed up. You know what I mean? Again, it was a nice experience messing with La Sirene. So, over 10 years later, and I still remember that. Okay, that's my story for today on La Sirene. Hope you all have and enjoy the rest of your day. I am Magick Croix. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.